What's going on, folks? Playing some Modern this week. I'm going to go back to the Heliod combo. I'm going to make a few changes and see if they're for the better or for the worse. We're going to play a couple more Spike Feeder because Infinite Life beats some of these red decks and Titan decks pretty handedly, so that's good. We're playing nine non-creature spells, with 3 being Quarter Calling, 2 Once Upon a Time, and 4 Collected Company. 4 Kitchen Finks should hedge on the red matchups because I'm expecting to see a good number of those. And playing more of this stuff in the main frees up sideboard stuff for other sorts of decks, so that's good. Got a Scavenging Ooze as a tutor target in the main. I guess that's our only Silver Bullet that we're playing in this list in the main deck. We've still got our Heliods and Vizier Druid combo. Playing 1 Duskwatch Recruiter. We still have the Viscera Seer, Kitchen Finks, and Vizier Infinite Life combo. I'm playing 2 Giver of Runes. Zansied has decided to pull off of the card, but I think turn 1 Giver into turn 2 Druid, turn 3 Win is extremely powerful. So I at least want to test 2 of them. Maybe 4 isn't the correct number for the Heliod version, because I understand you want to have 3 mana so you can play a 3-drop on turn 2. But I don't know. Just curious to see how it works. Let's see. Is there anything else crazy? 19 lands. I think some lists are playing 20. There are a good number of basics in this list. I didn't do the math on the mana sources, but I feel like it should be fine. We do have the 1 black source for our Viscera Seer and our Camball on the side, so that's cool. Sideboard, we have stuff for creatures. We have 3 Storm Hate pieces, because that deck completely just destroys us in the matchup. Man Crusader is hopefully to protect us against Jund a little bit. Hopefully they don't bolt it, because that would kind of suck. Veil Summer, broken. Knight of Autumn's going to help us if we need to shatter stuff or if we need to gain a little bit of life. And Camball, probably going to bring in against Storm and any red decks. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy here. We're just going to run it through a league and see how it works. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the gameplay. Alright, match 1. Won the die roll, that's cool. Let's see. Yeah, pretty sure we keep this every day. Make sure I cast mine Once Upon a Time first. Maybe it's correct to fetch first, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just take that. And this leads to a turn 3 kill, so changed up my my key binding so that I'm able to do it a little bit quicker. I didn't like having them in the middle of the keyboard. Yep. So we don't get to win turn 3 this game unless we rip one off the top. Looking like it's Grixis Shadow. Maybe they have a Street Wraith in here. I could just like, what do I want to do here? I forgot to put the snow-covered forests in the deck. What a loser. I mean, Let's just play a 2/2. I think it's worth protecting the Scavenging Ooze with Giver. If my opponent plays a Death Shadow on 1, I might Ballista and kill it. Would that have been the right decision to make? Because if they're like really threat light, then I think it's definitely a good decision. Another Giver. Do I want to hit my opponent for 3 here? I'm pretty sure I do. I guess I could hit for 5, make it a 2-turn clock, but I wouldn't have access to a Walking Ballista kill. I could play the Giver and Vizier. I think if I just play the Giver and Vizier, opponent goes to 8 this turn, and I still have access to do all this stuff next turn. Or maybe I just play the... I think I play both of them out, actually. Zombie fish. So I can give Scoos Pro Black and hit for... I guess again I'm able to hit for 5, but I could hit for 2. I can attack with Scoos and Vizier and give her Pro Black on whichever one Garmag blocks. Garmag blocks Scoos, and I could eat everything in my graveyard. And I have a 5/5 and a 2/1. I'm only able to eat 2 because I've only got 2 green sources. So I'm not able to kill the Garmag Angler, so maybe it's just better to Heliod this turn. Do I attack with the Scavenging Ooze? I'm inclined to do so. My opponent has removal. I think I also, I think I just go ahead and try to end this man's career. I'm not mad at that. So my opponent can hit me for 10 this turn, but that's it, so. Basic Island. They drew it for turn because they didn't play a land last turn. Surely the hand's just full of removal, huh? It's kind of sketchy if they're doing that. I can noble attack for 3 and have Giver to protect something. I like that. If their hand is just removal spells, I don't know. If their hand is just removal spells, then why would they play? Okay. I mean, I feel like Dismember would be the worst of the stuff to play. I'm on the draw, so I'm not quite sure if I want these Veils. Definitely want these Paths. Miracle Suitor seems fantastic as well. I can be really cute with Heliod and kill their Death Shadow. And I'll consider this stuff. And I'll put it in this pile. I'm interested in cutting like some number of companies to get, because I'm making my deck worse with the extra non-creature hits. Giver was great. Felt very good to have that. Maybe you could trim on a Spike Feeder, because I can win this game pretty fairly. Trim a Cord if they're going to be like attacking or trying to kill a lot of my creatures. So what does that leave me at? 64. I've got to cut 4. Not sure if I want to cut any of these Once Upon a Times. Maybe cutting the Once Upon a Times is just better, so I can have some more of this stuff. What else to cut? Maybe a Druid, since they're going to be trying to kill it. We've got 2 Druids. And we just play some Magic. Probably something like that. I win this matchup like most of the time when I play this matchup, I only win it because I went through combat damage, because they deal most of it. And I mean, I have 2/2s in the deck that can connect like 3 times, so most of the time I can just win it. Now I don't want to keep this hand, because if they thought seize me, then they can just take my bird and I'm left with nothing pretty much. I have to hit running lands, and plus I can just bolt the bird. So I'm going to want to mulligan this. I like this a lot more because I have lands. I kind of want to keep all my spells. Maybe I put the bird back. Maybe I don't put the bird back, and I like try to get them to bolt my bird. What do I do? Put planes back? Probably. So if they thought seize me right here, yeah. I don't know what they take. There's a lot of good hits for them to take in this hand. Yeah. I think it's that path or giver are all really good. I think I'm going to go forest bird and try to go ahead and run them out of removal. By me making that concession, I'm asking to kind of get tempoed out of the game. See, I don't know how I feel about Veil of Summer in this hand, because that would have been 4 1-drops in my hand, you know? So, I guess the question is, like, do I want to stall my turn 1 just to protect against turn 2 Inquisition? Who did they target with that? Targeting Seasma. Okay, so they're looking at this card too. So they know everything except for this Windswept Heath. I could go Noble, Giver, play Windswept. They have perfect information at that point, though. Are they going to be playing around anything? Probably not. Do I want to shock in this Temple Garden to path whatever they play? I don't really want to walk into Stubborn Denial, so... maybe I fetch Plains with Windswept Heath here. I realize that, yeah, we're giving them information, but... I don't really want to attack for 1. I want them to do the work to get to 13. Surely there's a removal spell in hand. If they had double removal spell, they could bolt the bird now, and then get rid of the giver on their turn. I guess I have no responses anymore. They could play Gurmag Angler right now. Snap. Okay. So if they snap push, then that almost feels like they have an answer to path, or they're just threat heavy. I can attack. I'd probably just take it though. If they trade with me, I mean, like, I'm not gonna be doing anything else with this noble. I'm helping them get to their goal of 13, which I just talked about not wanting to do. But if they're not on a Death Shadow hand, then pretty land heavy. If I were able to veil, I would be able to. Yeah, I ain't nothing I can do about it. If I were able to veil, I would either have I would have 2 more resources available to me right now. What'd they get? Thing is, if their only threat is snap, I mean, like, I could be getting super baited into pathing this snapcaster. I don't know what their other 2 cards would be. I think I just want to take this lick. Smack Ashiok for 1. I'm not a very big fan of this card. I hate Ashiok. Coffee in can. I wonder if they shock. Nice. Cool. Still don't think I want to snap. I mean, pat the snap. What do they have? They don't have anything. So if I pat this thing, it might be just all that they have, though. I don't know. I just really want to save it for a better threat. Now that's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and play this pre-combat so that I'm able to sack this in response to them killing it. If they just wait for some reason. If they have a removal spell, they should use it on the noble now if they were planning on killing it, but also I'm not sure if I'm interested Well. Not sure if I want them to get to 9. Yeah, we keep that on top. I'm supposed to do it in the draw. Same thing. That slight chance that they don't, or that they would have drawn it. I don't want them getting the 9 because I don't want them to have access to an uncounterable, what you call it? You know, the what you call it. Stubborn denial. But if I'm able to just actually start clocking them with Mirror Crusader, I'm fine with going hard in the paint. They're just drawing lands, I guess. Lands. What else could they be storing? Mirror Crusader is great into their removal because I don't think Grixis Shadow is playing Bolt right now. They might be playing like a very low number if they're playing any at all. Shadow players say that this matchup feels favored for them, but I don't know. I tend to win this matchup a lot, especially in paper when I'm able to bluff a little bit harder on certain things. The thing is, like, the opponent does all the work for you, and I'm able to. I play a high density of creatures, so they typically tend to run out of removal for chump blockers and stuff. So yeah, I think we're just attacking both to the head right here. I don't think they have any sweepers. Do they? I know they used to play flaying tendrils. The devoid, all creatures get -2/-2, and if they die, they exile instead. Then I think they swapped to Kozilek's Return. Maybe I'm thinking of 20, was it 17 answers that they were playing in the sideboard, so they still have access to it. And it hasn't rotated from Modern, but what is my opponent's hand? What are their 4 cards that are just so bad? Like, maybe Hand Disruption? Maybe they're playing around Veil of Summer. Yeah, okay. GG's. Coffee in a can. Coffee in can.